Happy Monday, Cheap Seat Nation. I'm totally dragging my feet and procrastinating. We need to tabulate all of the results from the theme park stuff. But instead, we're gonna go eat at Chili's. Alright everybody, we're back home finally. It's like 11:15 at night, so you're getting this super late at night. And it took forever to tally up these votes, which is a really awesome thing because it means that folks are feeling like their voices matter and your guys are commenting, and it's fantastic. This is even better of a turnout than we had when we ranked the theme parks. So on that note, I didn't want to say it was kind of weird. We're going to go through the worst stuff first and then do the best afterwards, but it's funny that for the worst entries, or the least liked ride entries, we got 58 different rides that were included. And for the best, it was only 41, so it was a little more consensus for the best. We're going to go like David Letterman and just...
I want to do that.
Thing. And it's funny because some rides were on the best list as well as being on the worst list. And it happened more often than not. And
what does that mean?
It means that, like, you know, let's say Star Tours could be on the best, and could be on the worst. So, what we'll do tomorrow when this goes live is we'll put up the full list on the website, viewfromthecheapseats.net, so that you guys can see the expanded thing. We're only going to go over the top 10 lists here with you guys. All right. And the other piece that's funny is that well, actually, we'll go through this when we get to the best list. So, here are the top 10 worst rides. And number 10 on the list.
Cat in the Hat.
Islands of Adventure.
Can I do one?
Well, you can.
Throw it.
This is the most interesting piece for Jessie, is throwing cards. So she's going to have to go clean them up afterwards. Number 9.
Space Mountain.
Number 8 is Mission Space. And it's interesting because a lot of folks quote Mission Space and just how sick they get on that ride, and the fact that they have such an extensive warning before you go on the ride. So Mission Space, number 8. Number 7.
You do that one.
Ellen's Energy Adventure. And the reason why she said do that one is because if you guys can see my handwriting, I ran out of room on the card and I had to just keep writing down the line. I'm literally like in 3rd grade still. Number 6.
Antarctica.
Number 5.
Primeval World.
And a lot of folks quoted Primeval World as being bad because it hurts their back and it's a very rough ride. That's the ridiculous spinning roller coaster that's next to Dinosaur in Animal Kingdom.
I want to do it.
You've been on it a bunch of times.
Whoa!
That's how memorable it is. Number 4. Here's a surprising ride, for me at least.
The Simpsons, and they won Back to the Future back.
Yeah, so this is where votes start to really jump, where we got it into the tally. And the Simpsons scored number 4 worst ride and out of all of the parks. That was really interesting to me, especially because it's a newer ride. Yeah, these are the worst rides.
Cat
The light bulb went off.
Yeah.
So the Simpsons, people really genuinely voiced distaste for the Simpsons, and the number 1 contributing reason was that they would love to see the Back to the Future ride come back to Universal Studios.
Hey,
Scott! Number 3.
Twister.
And this is where you start to see a big, huge jump in votes. People hate Twister, which is probably a good thing that you can voice your distaste for this ride, because the inside word again is that they've filed permits so that they would be removing Twister in the near future. What's coming? I don't know. Lots of rumors. Number 2.
It's a Small World, after all.
So number 2 ride is Small World. And number 1 ride, the Cheap Seater Nation agreed with my choice for number 1 worst ride in the theme parks in Central Florida or
Anywhere.
where we go in this state. We live in Florida.
Are we not doing the best rides?
We will. After
Okay.
this. Number 1 worst ride. Stitch's Great Escape. Horrible. It's a total waste of space.
Slow clap.
Don't be suckered into going into that thing. Go wait online for something better. The note. Oh wait, that's still for the good rides. And just jumping ahead here. All right. Here we go. Top 10 best rides
Why
in
does this
Central
one
Florida
get it?
parks.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
That's number 10. Jesse's not a fan of pirates. I think, you know what? We're probably not fans of pirates now because of going on pirates in Disneyland. And for folks that have not been to the Disneyland version, it is immensely better. It's
Yes.
a little bit more true to the pirates that I remember growing up. But anyway, it was number 10 on you guys' list. Number 9.
Transformers, one of my favorites.
Transformers, when we released the overall list of best and worst rides, you'll see Transformers is one of those rides that scored pretty high on the worst ride list also. Number 8.
Expedition Everest.
All right.
Oh.
Number 9. I'm sorry, number 7. Going backwards.
Harry Potter, Gringotts.
This is the ride that Mary will go on for Harry Potter. It's the newer ride that's
Nice.
at Universal Studios section, Diagon Alley. And this is more like half roller coaster, half Transformers, half Mummy, half
Have
Nice.
whatever you want it to
Still
be.
close my eyes in the
a
first
lot of
part.
halves. Yeah. So Gringotts, number 7. Number 6.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man number 6, and it's interesting because I think in most polls that you'll see out there, Spider-Man is generally viewed as like the best ride in Central Florida, but not according to you guys. To you guys, number 6. Number 5,
Tower of Terror.
Tower of Terror. Phenomenal ride, never gets old. Number 4,
The Hulk.
I think that was Jesse's favorite ride, the Hulk. Number 3 is Harry Potter's Forbidden Journey. So it's the other Potter ride, the original, over in Islands of Adventure, that's rumored to be getting a remake or revamp to add 3D to the ride, similar to the other Universal parks. Number 2,
Haunted Mansion.
this was my favorite ride that I voted, and I like that some of you guys out there noted that you remembered that this was my favorite ride, better than my own family. So
Hanging in shame.
this leaves the number 1 ride in Central Florida according to Chief Cedar Nation, and it's a stunner, I think.
Can I do
Yeah, I
it?
think this is a stunner because it's not something that I've seen as the number 1 ride in other polls. So number 1,
The Mummy.
What was
that
that?
was ridiculous.
I know.
Now in English.
Yeah.
The Mummy.
It's the Mummy, number 1. And it's interesting because, like in our poll, it was not even a close race. The Mummy had a huge vote discrepancy compared to, or a difference rather, compared to the number 2 ride. So the Mummy, number 1. You guys voted it. And what I wanted to say before was that despite our fan base being so big on Star Wars, we have a lot of folks that have come over from other Star Wars videos that we've done and everything. And I'm even wearing the shirt right now for Star Tours, which was Mary's second favorite ride. Star Tours only ranked number 18 on our list.
Wow.
It's really interesting. It says a lot. So the Mummy, number 1. Best ride, number 1. Worst ride is Stitch's Great Escape. Thank you, everybody, for voting and for putting details out there and taking the time to give us your contributions. As always, much appreciated. But on that note, we are finally going to go to sleep. It's 11:30. Do you know where your children are? Or see your 2 cats are over there. So on that note, we're going to give you Paul from Ideology of Madness and Jen, and they're going to give you their feedback for their top rides as well as our closing. So we'll see you guys tomorrow.
Okay. So everyone, it is Paul and Jenny from ideologyofmadness.com. And
Kind of guest star, Jenny.
guest star Jenny.
Yes.
Okay. So I found out something pretty disgusting about Kyle that I'm going to reveal on the video today.
Okay.
The dog wants attention.
Yes. That's not the Kyle story.
That's
Oh,
not the Kyle story.
No.
No. that would be gross. Kyle likes the movie Juno.
I do too.
Ah.
It's very well written. I appreciate the dialogue.
It's horrible.
No, I like
I told
that
Kyle
movie.
he was going to be my arch nemesis now because of it.
No.
Now
It's
I'm going to have
weird.
to make you
Yeah, but
disappear
I bring
too.
you back in. No, it's 2
No.
against 1.
It's Thunderdome style.
It's and the rest of the world.
Yes.
Yes.
No, nobody likes Juno.
Lots of people like Juno.
I don't like any of you people. I'll take you all on.
He's
All right.
wrong. You're right.
So, we're here because we wanted to vote
Vote.
on Kyle, Mary, and Jesse's
2 most loved rides,
Two-
2 most hated rides.
in Orlando.
Yes.
Okay, or Central Florida, because I think they included Tampa.
Of the
in
theme
there.
parks, right.
All right, so we got to move this along. We're already taking too long. So,
Okay.
all right, so 2 favorite rides. What are your votes?
Oh, for me, okay. 2 favorite rides: Expedition Everest and Hulk.
In what order?
Expedition Everest first, and
Okay.
then Hulk, because I like Hulk, Jesse likes Hulk, and we gotta ride that together.
Okay, so I am going to go for Haunted Mansion as number 1. Because Haunted Mansion, I love Haunted Mansion. It's my favorite ride of all time. I love the imagination that goes into it. I love the story. I love everything about it. And 2, I'm going to go with Expedition Everest. Both Disney rides. I love Expedition Everest. Even though the Abominable Snowman or the Yeti or whatever the hell, yeah, I can say hell, doesn't work, supposedly.
It works enough
it
for
works
the likes
enough.
of me.
Yeah, it works
I think
enough.
it's fantastic.
So I love it. I think it's an awesome roller
blast.
coaster.
Yeah.
Great ride. All right, 2 least favorite, or 2 most hated, least favorite, whatever. 2 rides that suck.
Okay, so I'm going non-traditional on this one. Mission Space. That's my 1. That's my 2. I'm putting in double votes. 1 and 2. Mission Space. That thing is a puker. I can't deal with it. I don't want to ride where the warnings are so exponential when you're in the queue that basically they tell you that you're going to come right up to the point of death. But go ahead and go on the ride anyway. And then I went on it. They have the fans. They have the puke bags. No, that's not built for fun. No, Mission Space, my number 1 and my number 2. That I need double points for
I don't know if you
Mission
can do
Space.
that. Okay, I don't know.
Well, I'm going to make a special request that we can double up on the points for some Mission Space, because that's not good.
Seems unfair.
No.
All right, so my least favorite are Twister. And do I want the Seuss train thing? Or do I want Disaster? Or do I want It's a Small World? There are a couple I don't like. I'm going to go with that Seuss train thing because there's pretty much nothing redeemable about that ride. The places you'll go, the thing that kind of rides around the top. I mean, there is like nothing enjoyable about that. And, I mean, you can take a nap on it. I guess that's redeemable.
Right.
It's not going to disrupt your nap too much. So, yeah, there you go. But it sucks. So those are my 2 votes. Least favorite.
All right.
All right. So, Kyle, Mary, Jesse, we'll see you guys in a couple weeks at Halloween Horror Nights. And until then, thank you for the likes.
Thank you for the comments.
Thank you for the subscriptions.
Treat others the way you want to be treated.
Have a great night.
Bye.
Subscribe to the Cheap Seats. I think I got it.
All right.
I got Ryan's.
Yep, now it's 8:30. We're doing this.